Africa Story. Produced by Ogre Wisdom. Title: Abulo and his two horses. There once was a man named Abulo who owned two horses. One was strong and reliable, though not particularly handsome. His coat was dull, and his mane never seemed to shine like the others. But he was hardworking, carrying heavy loads, pulling carts, and taking Abulo and his family wherever they needed to go without complaint. The second horse, however, was a beauty. His coat was white like fresh milk, his mane flowed like silk, and his hooves barely made a sound when he walked. But there was a problem. This horse was lazy. Whenever it was time to work, he would sigh and pretend to be sick, limping dramatically or lowering his head in exhaustion. Yet, when food was served, he would suddenly regain his energy, prancing proudly around the yard. Abulo tolerated the lazy horse for a long time, hoping he would change. But no matter how many chances he gave him, the horse always found an excuse. One day, Abulo and his family had to travel to a distant village. The road was long and rough, and he needed both horses to help with the journey. The hard-working horse, as always, was ready. He stood tall, eager to serve. The lazy horse, on the other hand, groaned and whined. "My legs feel weak today," he said, stretching unnecessarily. "Maybe I should stay behind and guard the house?" Abulo shook his head. "No, you must come. We need both of you." Reluctantly, the lazy horse followed. They traveled for hours, crossing rivers, climbing hills, and passing through thick forests. The hard-working horse carried most of the load, while the lazy one dragged his feet, complaining the entire way. Finally, they arrived at a village. As they approached the marketplace, the villagers gathered around. Their chief stepped forward and greeted Abulo. "Welcome, traveler. We are in great need of a horse for our annual feast. Our traditions require a fine horse to be sacrificed, but we have not been able to find one. We are willing to pay a great price for one of yours." Abulo looked at his two horses. The hard-working one, though tired, stood loyally by his side. The lazy one, however, suddenly straightened up. His ears perked, and his coat gleamed in the sun. "Surely, they will not pick me," the lazy horse thought. "I am too beautiful to be sacrificed." But Abulo sighed and turned to the chief. "I will sell you a horse," he said. The lazy horse's heart pounded. He had always thought his beauty would save him. But what good was beauty without usefulness? He whinnied and stomped his hooves. "Please, master, I promise I will change. Let me prove myself. Give me one more chance." But it was too late. The villagers paid a handsome price, and the lazy horse was led away. He